Gloria Jean Watson, better known as Bell Hooks, is a well-known African-American author, professor, feminist, and social activist. Hooks' strong views were shaped by the unequal and oppressive environment that she was taught in. Born in Hopkinsville, Kentucky in 1952, she experienced a great amount of racism in the small town as segregation was still prevalent in the South of the United States. Not only was she affected by the town that she lived in, but the whole of the United States of America was influenced by events such as the Civil Rights Movement, Jim Crow laws, the Cold War, the Vietnam War, and the Civil War. All of these events would have a great deal in shaping the young mind of Bell Hooks. In 1954, the case Brown versus the Board of Education went to the Supreme Court. The court ruled that the segregation of education facilities was inherently unequal. This was very controversial due to the bubbling civil rights movement. However, Hooks still attributes her ability to talk back by the young black female educators that she was taught by. As written, Hooks, seeing the injustices of the education system provided to those who were considered less than, pushed her to speak out on these taboo subjects. She believed that the education system was dominated by white supremacist capitalists, and so she called for a total reform of the education system that is still in place today. To put it in Hooks' words, where students are not indoctrinated to support imperialist, white supremacist, capitalist patriarchy. She wanted to encourage students to have an open mind and think critically rather than the cookie-cutter curriculum that she and many others were subjected to. She believed for education to be truly equal, that it should be the teacher's responsibility to tailor their practice to the needs of the students. As cultural differences are important to acknowledge in the classroom, but they should not influence the quality of the education given. Rather, we should move to transgress the boundaries of traditional education. Hooks believed that the gift of education was a form of freedom, and each of those two come hand in hand. Most contemporary educators could read Hooks' work and relate it to their own contemporary classrooms, as unfortunately many of the issues that she spoke out on are still relevant in society today, particularly in a country as multicultural as Australia, where there is also a history of xenophobia by the British colonisers. Hooks believed that it was the ultimate goal for teachers to self-actualize in order to fully understand the needs of a diverse classroom. Hooks bringing the light onto these subjects reminds pre-service teachers, like myself, that students need more than what is traditionally provided to them by the education system, and that it is my duty to fulfill their educational needs. Thank you.